Picture this. Some random person sees your brand's ad on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok or whatever. Nothing fantastic, he or she just scrolls past. Then a problem comes and that person probably looks to chatbots and search engines and your brand pops up again. And when he or she got more serious about solving the problem and did more research, your brand appeared again. Whatever the touch points, your brand is there. That's when your brand gains familiarity and trust. So SEO isn't just about ranking, it's part of digital dominance, stacking the deck so that your brand becomes the only logical choice. So in this video, let's talk about ways to improve brand awareness using SEO. Let's go. Hey, it's Jack from RankMath, the one SEO plugin that empowers millions of WordPress users, and this channel is all about helping you grow your search traffic. So if you're new to us, consider subscribing. So SEO is an important part of brand awareness strategy, especially when your customers use search engines or chatbots to discover businesses related to yours. Because when users become familiar with your brand through consistent search visibility, they are far more likely to click on your organic results and even search for your brand name directly. This is a powerful advantage because branded searches typically convert at much higher rates than generic queries. For example, you used to pay exorbitant fees for the rank tracking feature and you're looking for alternatives. You have heard of RankMath. So on the search engines, you may search, does RankMath provide rank tracking? And you will see an answer from the AI overview. And even when you ask the same question on chatbots like ChatGPT, you get answers from them as well. And that's all because RankMath has optimized its brand for SEO, and you can do it for your brand as well. So without further ado, let's talk about ways you can use SEO for brand awareness. First, we will talk about keyword strategy for brand awareness, and then we will talk about on-page SEO and brand identity. Following that, we will talk about off-page SEO and authority building, and finally, technical SEO and user experience. So let's get to the first part. Ever heard of branded searches? It is not only about generic brand keywords like RankMath SEO plugin, it is also about support queries like RankMath, how to implement schema markup, regex tutorial, RankMath, and many others. People searching for those keywords may be existing customers, or they may be trying to figure out if it is easy to solve the issue with RankMath, and if it is, they may become a customer. But the question is, how can you find these branded search terms? You can use tools like RankBot to uncover possible branded variations with prompts like generate a comprehensive list of branded keyword variations for RankMath or your brand, including feature-specific queries, troubleshooting terms, comparison searches, and others. Prioritize keywords that indicate user intent to implement features or solve problems. Hit enter, and in a while, you will have a long list of branded keywords to focus on. You can also rely on your Google Search Console to find branded keywords. For example, under the Performance tab, you want to add a query filter with your brand name. And as you hit apply, you will find a list of branded keywords your customers or potential customers are searching for. Look for high impressions with low clicks, and it will give you an idea that many people are searching for this keyword, but your pages are not doing so well in serving your customers. So you can either create a new page or improve on the existing page that is ranking for this keyword. Once you have identified branded search terms, especially those from RankBots or other chatbots, the next step is to verify if there are search volumes for those keywords. You can use a tool like WordStream's keyword tool to identify search volume. The link to this free tool is in the description. So let's go to the list of branded keywords generated by RankBot. Let's save this keyword, copy it, go to the tool, and paste it. Now let's search for it. And as you can see, there is a search volume. Now, if your brand is new and not well established, I'm pretty sure you won't find much search volume yet. So in that case, you want to reduce the search term without your brand to find if there are people searching for it. And if there is, then you want to create content around that topic. I hope it makes sense to you. So finding branded keywords is one way to use SEO to boost brand awareness. Now let's talk about on-page SEO and brand identity. Having a consistent brand voice for all your content is really important. When someone sees your snippets in the search results, click through to your site and reads the content, everything needs to feel unmistakably you. That's where RankMath's Content AI tool can help build a consistent voice. If you visit RankMath's Content AI module, Click on any of the tools and you will find this field that lets you set the tone. If you click on the field, you will see a list of predefined tones for you to choose from. You can select one or a combination of them. And if you do not find a suitable tone for your brand, for example, the brand voice for your content should be witty, it is not on the list, so you can customize it and hit comma or tab, and a tag will be created. Similarly, approachable is not in the list, professional as well, and friendly, which is in the list. So if your brand's voice is a combination of different tones, you can always set the same tones before generating the content. For example, you can create high quality long form content that are longer than 1500 words using the blog post wizard tool, such as a topic like technical SEO checklist. Adjust all these variables. As you can see, the tones are already set. When we are done, let's hit generate. Give it a while and an outline will be created. If you are happy with the outline, we can hit write post, and in a couple of seconds, a high quality long form article draft will be created. And for this case, it has generated over 2000 words. Hit create new post, and a new article will be created and the content is well formatted. On top of long-form high-quality content, you can leverage tools like company bio to lock down your core messaging. This isn't about writing some corporate mission statement. It is about creating a living brand profile that automatically keeps your about page, homepage, and service descriptions aligned. For example, let's create some content for the About Us page for a made-up clothing company called Thread Theory. The purpose will be About Us page. This will be the company information. This will be its history. This is the team. The tone will be the same: witty, approachable, professional, and friendly. Let's hit generate, and in a while you will have a well-written About Us page content. And when you want to write, for example, a sustainability guarantee page, we can simply switch the purpose accordingly, leaving everything else consistent. And in a couple of seconds, we will have content with consistent brand voice across different pages of your site. If you want to learn more about each available content AI tools, you can check out the links in the description. Now, on top of a consistent brand voice, you should also focus on adding structured data, such as an organization schema or local business schema markup on all your pages. If your business has a physical presence like a shop or an office, you can visit RankMath's dashboard and make sure that the local SEO module is turned on. If you do not have a physical storefront or office, you can keep this off and still follow the steps. You will go to titles and meta and click on local SEO. If you have not turned on the local SEO module, you will only see these fields. But if you have turned the module on, you will see a lot more fields, as you can see. Now, assuming your site is a company or corporation, you would select the organization option. Fill up all these information in these fields. If you haven't done so, add your logo, email, and address. And on this business type field, you want to select an appropriate schema type that best describes your business. Because the more accurate the schema markup you have selected, the more search engines will understand what your business is about. But if you can't find a suitable schema type, you can always revert it back to organization. And then complete all the information here. And as you save changes, the organization schema will be applied to all your pages. If you need a complete walkthrough on the local SEO module and getting your business seen on Google Maps or Local Pack, you can check out this video tutorial right here. The link is in the description. And talking about on-page SEO, if you are a RankMath user, you should know that whenever you write a piece of content, we have a checklist to make sure that your content is well optimized for the search engines. If this SEO score is above 80, it means that your page is well optimized for the search engines. So be sure to make an effort to optimize for these checks. Then you can also leverage the show intent feature to know the search intent of this keyword you are targeting. Another thing for on-page SEO is that every question that appears on the headings, for example the page title or the H2 headings, we should use the opportunity to answer them in a direct, concise, and straightforward manner. And keep your answers between 40 to 60 words. Also, apply the speakable schema to these optimized short answers as well, because your content could be read by voice searchers. To do that, let's say that we want to apply the speakable schema on this set of questions and answers. All you have to do is to click on the title, check out its blog settings, scroll below and expand the Advanced tab. And on the additional CSS classes, you can create a unique CSS class specifically for the question and answer. Such as the question is how to optimize your database for PageSpeed. We can create a class such as speed-database. Make sure that there are no spaces, and if there is, you can replace it with a dash. Now let's copy this. We will do that for the answer as well. So we have applied the additional CSS class for the answer and question. Following that, click on the Rank Math tab, select the schema option, and over at the article schema, you want to edit it. And over at the speakable schema, you want to enable it. For the CSS class selector, since we have created a unique CSS class for the question and answer, now we will select it for the speakable schema. Let's click Add Property, and in this field, we will add dot and the class. Once you have done that, let's test if the speakable schema works. Let's save for this post, save the page as well, visit it, right click and view its page source, copy everything and paste it over to the Google's Rich Results testing tool. And let's test the codes. Give it a while, and let's check out the article schema. Expand it, and under the speakable schema, here's your optimized content, which means the speakable schema works. With these optimizations, your content has a higher chance of being featured in either the AI overviews, feature snippets, or on voice searches. Oh, and one more thing. All the contents that you write, please include your original research. For example, if you have conducted an industry survey, publish your results on your pages. Search engines love original, data-backed content. I'm pretty sure your customers will appreciate them too, which in return makes your business an authority figure in your niche or industry. A brand gains far greater power when praised by others in the market than when it boasts of itself. So instead of only focusing on content creation and on-page SEO, you should also focus on building your authority and getting other brands and businesses within your niche to talk about your brand. For off-page SEO, you could do partnership outreach with micro-influencers in your niche, create crowdsourced resource pages, collaborate with other complementary brands, and many others. We have discussed those off-page SEO strategies in detail on this video right here. Feel free to check it out. And for building authority or backlinks, it really depends on what stage your brand or business is in. If the brand is new and not well established yet, then you have to focus on building up the site structure and content. But if the brand is well recognized, then the ballgame is different. You can reach out to companies to build authority and backlinks. We have talked about everything you need to know about link building, from the things you need to do as a new brand to all the strategies that will bring backlinks and authority in more established phases. You can check out the video right here. The links to the videos I've mentioned are in the description. And talking about reputation, you know sometimes your brand or business will receive bad comments or reviews about your products or services, and the worst thing you could do is to lash out on your customers. So keep calm and use AI tools to respond to those negative comments. So as you already know, Content AI has many different AI tools you can utilize for your business or brand. And the tool you need to respond to negative feedback is under the blog category. And it is right here, the comment reply tool. Let's say that we have received this negative feedback from a customer. If you need to reply to your customer objectively, how would you do so? Because your other customers will be assessing your reply. So on the comment reply tool, let's paste the original comment in this field. Then in the reply brief, we can say, reply politely and seek understanding that the management will investigate this closely and will update the customer on its findings and proceedings. Ask for a second chance and offer an upgrade to our newest product. This is where you will brief the AI on the angle of your reply. Then following that, the tone needs to be adjusted because you can't be witty in a customer complaint. So we will have the tone as formal, approachable, and professional. Let's adjust the number of outputs. If you need more variations, of course you can increase the outputs, but for this example, we will keep this at 1. Let's hit generate, give it a few seconds, and here we go. I think this will help smooth things over with the customer while you investigate the cause of such a complaint. What do you think? So these are the things you need to do for off-page SEO and authority building for brand awareness. Now let's talk about technical SEO. Again, we have done an in-depth video on things you need to do to optimize your site for technical SEO. The video is right here. But generally, technical SEO is all about having a good site structure and navigation, making sure that your site is crawlable and indexable, identifying and removing any duplicate content, adding XML sitemap, having appropriate structured data on your pages, and page speed optimization. And the thing is, if you have Rank Math installed on your site, 80% of your site's technical SEO is done for you automatically. Such as soon as you have installed Rank Math and went through the setup wizard, over at Rank Math sitemap settings, you will be able to find the XML sitemap index that is generated for your site automatically. And within it are individual sitemaps. This is according to best practices. And this XML sitemap will automatically be submitted to your Google Search Console so that it is easy for Google to find and crawl the pages of your site. And if you go to the titles and meta settings, under the posts or pages, scroll to the schema type, and you will see that the article schema is added to all posts, and if you decide to, you can add it to your pages as well, and make sure to save changes. And if any posts or pages need a different kind of schema markup, on the page, you can go to the Rank Maths tab, click on the schema option. You will see the article schema applied by default. For free Rank Math users, you can only add one schema type per post or page. But if you are a pro user, you can add multiple. So let's say that this is a Rank Math review and you need an additional schema. And in the schema generator, you will see all these different pre-made schema markups. For our example, the appropriate schema markup is the software, and all you need to do is to add the information to the best of your knowledge. Save for this post and the schema will be applied to your page. It is that simple. Technical SEO is made easy with Rank Math, and if you need more details, go check out the video I've mentioned. And finally, optimizing your page for page speed, because a page that loads fast often indicate good user experience, and user experience is a Google ranking factor. So I recommend that you first check if your page is loading quickly by visiting Google's PageSpeed Insights. This is the link. You want to paste your page URL here and analyze it. Give it a while. The first set of data, which is the Core Web Vitals assessment, if you have a pass here, it means that the speed performance of your site is doing well. These data are based on real page visits. And then if you scroll down, you will see the page performance, tested based on a set of diagnostic tests. If your page scores below 90, it means that there is room for improvement, and if it scores below 50, that means that your site needs to improve its loading speed, otherwise it will lose traffic and customers. Optimizing for page speed is a big topic on its own, and we have shared many tips on this video right here. Feel free to check it out if your site is not performing well on a PageSpeed Insights test. So there you have it. That's how you can use SEO for brand awareness. If you find value in this video, can you do us a favor and smash that thumbs up? And if you have any questions or suggestions, feel free to leave them in the comments down below. Our channel is all about helping you grow your search traffic, and if you haven't subscribed to us, consider doing so. This is Jack from Rank Math. I'll see you in the next video.